So a lot of the times in any crazy time, pandemic, markets crashing, whatever, people say, okay, well, what do I do? Now, the first step is take a breath. Everybody, I think, in the first couple of days was like, what the hell's going on? Is everyone going to be safe? Taking care of your family, friends, etc. So that obviously that's most important. Then once you get past that part and you're staring into the abyss, the next thing is you have to actually do things. And everyone's like, well, what do I do? As somebody that has been an entrepreneur owning my own businesses for the past 17 years, it can be a little scary, where you jump off that cliff and then you have to figure it out. And that's where everybody is. So that's the calming thing, is you're not alone. Like, everybody's trying to figure these things out. And the big part of that is actually doing things. And you can't think of it as going out there and doing things that is going to actually have an immediate result, right? I have put this into thinking of the gym. You're going to do things that you're going to go and you're not going to see a result after one gym session, right? You work with a personal trainer and it's like, great, I'm all good now. That's not the case. It builds over time. And that's the same thing right now. So if you're sitting there trying, figure out exactly what to do and map out this perfect plan, guess what? You're going to lose out, because the people that are doing things right now, they're creating content, they're pushing out things, they are actually interacting with people, picking up the phone, calling them, talking to them, getting some ideas, talking to them about business, what they're doing. That whole thing has a little bit of a momentum. And what will happen is you will get that plan as you start doing things. And I know it's scary. It's like you can get sick. People are dying, unfortunately. But you also have to make sure that you put that air mask on yourself. And the best thing I can say is, if any business owner, is you need to make sure that you're doing things, not just thinking about things when this actually comes about, because you're going to be too late. If you're a restaurant and you're not doing takeout, when you go to back open up, people might not come back. That's kind of scary to think about, but see what you can do in your own business. If you're a craft beer brewery, keep marketing, and keep telling people that you're canning and you're doing curbside delivery and things like that. Just do things, right? It's not the same as it was a few weeks ago, and it's not going to be the same when all this breaks. But the companies and the industries that are shifting right now and doing other things, i.e. creating content, like I said, communicating with their current customers and potential future customers, that's what you need to be doing right now, because you're creating relationships that will pay off down the road. But the biggest thing is it doesn't matter the business you're in. You got to let people know that you're open. You have to let people know what you're doing that's changed, and you have to let people know almost daily what's going on. If you're a restaurant, hey, here's what we're actually open for. If you're doing e-commerce, hey, these are our delivery times are a little skewed right now because everything's a little messed up. If you're a service, any type of service provider, let them know your hours, let them know how you're conducting business during this time. I know a lot of people that are flourishing right now because they're making that shift. That doesn't mean dollars are just filing into their bank account at the moment, but they're booking appointments for later in the summer. They're doing things to set up so that when everything breaks, they're ready to go. And that's the interesting part, is the people that are doing things seem to be doing okay at the moment. As things shift, they're going to shift well, but you have to be in motion. You can't just sit around waiting for this to end.